Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is Sunshine Cup, episode 1, February of 2020. So, if you haven't watched the earlier series, go back and watch the earlier series. So again, this is episode 1 of the Sunshine Cup, February 2020. So if you haven't watched the 2019 series, go back and watch those. All right. That being said, most of the videos you're going to see in this series are going to be from a drone like this. No, it is not my own drone. So again, I want to say thank you to the other family who used their drone to take all these videos and then nicely shared them with me. So, as you can see, this is part of southern Taiwan. That's what southern Taiwan looks like. Lots of farms near the mountains. This is early on a Saturday morning. Early on a Saturday morning, so that's still a lot of mist out there. The mist kind of clears around 9 o'clock or so. And at the very end of this video, you'll see it's going down. You can just barely make out the ring of tents at the bottom. And let's get back to that. And we'll get back to that. The ring of tents down here. Ring of tents. So each tent is for a different team. And then the track, and then inside the track is the field, and you'll see the field in the next film. I just wanted to give everybody a nice look at what the southern, more rural part of Taiwan looks like. These are not actual forests; these are all orchards, unfortunately. So there's nothing really wild in that sense. They're all orchards, so they're all man-made farms of different types of crops. Okay, so like back here, maybe these are coconuts. These are probably mangoes. These down here is flat. That's probably, to me that looks like pineapples. That's what pineapples look like in the field, because they actually grow in the ground. They don't grow off a vine or a tree or anything. Okay, let's get to our next video. Okay, as you can see, we're gonna skip. I'm gonna skip here. All right. So this is the first. So this is the Sunshine Cup. The Sunshine Cup, game 1. So again, there's 16 teams in his age group, and so this time he's actually playing with first and second graders again. He's not playing with the older kids this time. This time he is the older kid, and you can see him right here, 130. This is their black socks and the black shirt, and they're playing against a team called the Bumblebees, who are also black and yellow. So I know that's a little bit confusing to look at, but again, just remember blue and orange shoes, and you'll find Jason. So there's four groups of 4 teams, so a total of 16 in his age group. This is also the inaugural. I want to point out this is the inaugural Sunshine Cup. This is the first year of doing it. Again, this is February of 2020. And so 4 groups, 4 teams each group. And it's kind of interesting how they do it this time. So what they do is after the group stage, so you play the 3 games against the other teams in your group. And then they give you a rank 1, 2, 3, 4 of how you do in your group. And then on Sunday, so to me this is really cool. So then you get to play then on Sunday you play against so all the number ones will play each other to be the number one of the number one group. And then all the number twos play each other to see who's the number one of the number two groups, number two seeds. And then the threes play each other and the fours play each other. So that what I like about it for this age group, again, these are 7 to 8 year olds. Okay, it doesn't need to be ultra competitive. So what's nice about it is that if you're last in your group, then your skill level is probably lower, whatever. So then you get to go up against the other number fours in the other groups. So then the playoffs are a little bit more equal, if you will. Okay, with that being said, let's see what happens. I'm going to play this highlight. See what happens here. I think you probably read it at the bottom. So at the end, you're going to see here, it's coming up shortly, and you're going to see they're going to kick it out. Right here. Someone's going to kick it down the line. There we go. Okay, now there's Jason and the other guy fighting for it, and you notice he actually throws his arm out and throws him down. Here, I'm going to watch this again. Let's get back to it. The Bumblebee player actually throws his arm out into Jason, which I guess is legal because they didn't call a foul. Jason kicks the ball out. Kicks the ball out as you should do as a defender, and then he goes down, and then the other kid's momentum takes him and he trips over Jason, and then Jason gets up, and when I watched it live, I thought Jason was super angry. He was like, "What are you doing?" But he didn't. He said afterwards, he said he got up and he asked if the other kid was okay. So I thought that was really, really nice, because I would have been more upset. He pushes him and then he falls over him. Jason just stands there so he doesn't get, he doesn't trip him on purpose. He just fell down. The other kid falls over him. Okay, let's move it on to, as you can see, the first goal here. We're going to skip on down the line. Okay, so remember the old snatch and grab. So there's the other goalie. He just kicked it back out. Here's Jason right here. He takes it. He actually takes it from his own teammate. That's not going to work. And he gets around one defender. Ooh, ball luckily comes back. Gets around one defender and puts it right in. Nice. So that made it 1-0. Now again, this was the first game of the day, and everybody's a little bit tired, stressed out. Nobody can eat breakfast because they're all too nervous. So the first game is always the toughest game. Okay, this one I'm going to play the sound for so you can see what's going on here. Now, this player kicks the ball back to his goalie, and his goalie picks it up. Now, you can't pick the ball up when your own teammate kicks it to you. But the ref thought it was Jason kicking it. So the ref didn't blow the whistle right away. Now, listen to what happens. Now, unfortunately, Jason is like, hey, he kicked it, it's a foul. So, watch what happens. So look, he's not even looking. He's not even looking at the ball. He's pointing, because he's looking back at the ref, because the ref's over here. He's looking, and you'll see his face turn around in a second. Listen very carefully. You're going to hear the ball hit smack the boot, and then you're going to see he just reacts off of the sound. He doesn't see anything. He just reacts off of the sound. Watch this. Let's see if I can get it just perfect. Okay, so you can see his eyes clearly looking at the ref who's over here, and the goalie smack. And so you can hear that smack. I'll go back just a little bit more, and you can actually hear the smack. So look, he's looking at the ref. He hears the smack, and then he instantly turns around, kicks it in, except then the ref blows the whistle. Oh, it's a foul. so the goal doesn't count. I was really disappointed by that because the ref should have blown it right away or not blown it at all. So he didn't get a goal for that, which is too bad. All right. Again, more drone footage, so we get to see what's going on up here. Okay, that's our guys. Jason with the ball right there, kicks it to his teammate. And you're going to see Jason here hanging around, and then he knows the goalie. So here's his right off. There's nobody playing defense. Bam, blammo. Goal number 2. Again, just waiting and waiting. Okay, so this is a different angle now. Here's the goalie kicking it back out. And remember, like we said, that's his classic move, the snatch and grab. Snatch, grab, and shoot. So here he goes. Steals the inbounds pass, basically. Gets around one defender. Bam. That's actually a different goal than the one that we just saw from the drone, even though it looks very similar, but it's actually different. Okay, and that puts us back to the end. So on game 1, they won 3-2. They won 3-2. That made it 3-2, which was great. So they end up with a win in the first game. So it's always nice to start tournament going 1-0. Again, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've watched the earlier series. If you like it, let me know. If there's any questions, of course, always let me know. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope that this, gives you something nice to watch. Thanks again, everybody. See you in the next one.